Today I really wanted to go out wearing a corset. I love corsets. I have so many of them. I haven't worn this pink corset for 4 months. I've lost a bit of weight and it still looks okay like this. But if I turn to the side, there's just a gap here. I saw what American girls do when they lack volume in corsets. They stuff socks in here. I found a shoe bag I want to stuff it in, but it didn't save the situation. Now you'll even be able to see the shoe bag, but the gap here is the size of a fist. I've tightened this corset to the max, and that's how I lost my favorite corset, because it still looks nice when people look straight on. But if someone sees me from the side, there's just a void there. They might think I'm a ladyboy who hasn't had breast surgery yet. So there you go, life hacks don't work. Look at what a huge bag I stuffed in there. But it didn't help. When I was a bit fuller than I am now, I had a full chest, and I really liked it. I loved wearing bikinis, but now I don't have it again. I urgently need surgery. Apparently, I'll have to get silicone breast implants. I've never had a large chest. My maximum was always a size 2.5. I also got sunburned.
See what kind of tan I have?
This is my skin, and this is red like a lobster. If only I could cut this and sew it up, it should be like this. But everything is sticking out. Welcome to my channel. Today we're visiting our Russian friends, and today we agreed to spend the whole day with them. We're going to go have dinner and have some fun. They're fixing the car here for now, and here they're hanging by the neck. Our Turkish friend is also with us. His name is Ufuk. He's a master at knocking down poles in his BMW. Feel free to reach out. Our Russian friends recently bought themselves a little puppy. Look at how cute he is. He went to the groomer for the first time in his life, and he's so handsome now. You're such a cutie, a little miracle. So we've come to Natasha's, and she's pouring some rosé wine. Look at how gorgeous she looks. A real Russian woman. You'd never guess by looking at her that she's a mother of 3. In the end, I put on some Thai cotton. Ivan left today, her husband left too. Finally, we're without the men and we'll spend this day in total peace. Lately, I've been in this state where I really don't want to go home to Moscow. I'm shocked at myself. Did you ever think I could say something like that? Natasha and I came to Zara, and now we're trying on clothes together. Beautiful. It really suits you. Natasha and I like this dress. Because it's a size XS, it's too big for her. I'm a size small, and it's too small in the chest. See by how much. But overall, it's not bad. Found myself the perfect dress. Look how beautifully it fits me. Natasha and I will get 2 identical dresses, and it has this kind of open back here. Write what you think about these capris. Natasha told me they really suit me, that they look great on my figure. But I don't know, I have doubts because of the polka dots. Today we came to a Turkish restaurant for dinner. This is one of our favorite places. And recently, when we were here with our Turkish friend, I discovered a completely new dish that became my favorite. This is the dish. It's a kebab wrapped in dough with yogurt. It's incredibly tasty. Now, when they bring it to me, I'll show it to you. But take my word for it, it's incredibly delicious. Ivan and I lived in Turkey for almost a year. Believe me, even in Turkey, there are very few places where they really cook kebab and meat in general well. But specifically at Istanbul Kebab in Pattaya, the chef here is Turkish, and that's a huge plus. As I've already told you, good and tasty bread is a rarity in Thailand. But in this place, they bake these flatbreads themselves. They are very tasty and hot. Look how soft it is. Yes, of course, there's no good flour here, and still the taste is a bit different from what we're used to eating in Turkey or in Russia. But what surprised me, in the Philippines, all the bread is very tasty. It's strange why there's nothing like that in Thailand. But in this place, you can try it, and it's not bad here. Also, the shakshuka salad, it's made from roasted vegetables. There are eggplants, peppers, and tomatoes here. It's very tasty. I also recommend you try it if you ever come here. This is what my kebab looks like. They've already brought me the full dish, and believe me, it's incredibly delicious. The store didn't have the laundry detergent this week that I use all the time, so I bought a new one. This is what it looks like, this new one. It said it was for white clothes. Attention! What all of Ivan's white clothes turned into. This was a light, sort of sky blue colored t shirt, and all of his t shirts, shorts, socks, and underwear became like my phone case. This kind of detergent. Considering that I always wash clothes at 30 degrees so they don't get ruined, and I use the hand wash cycle, this is what this detergent did to the clothes. How about that? So now Ivanich is very upset. His wardrobe is already all black, and here are all his white t-shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of them. He also had a salmon-colored t-shirt. And look at this bright yellow stain. And it's all covered in stains. It's all stained now. Ivan is left with no clothes, thanks to the maker of this wonderful detergent. Today the guys and I came to play bowling. I hurt my leg while dancing. I can't really play. Look, I have an elastic bandage here. I had a really bad fall today. You already know these guys. I've shown them to you. I'm the only one with 0 points. I missed twice. Now it's Ufuk's turn. Well done. I managed to score 11. There's a huge problem with the balls here. They're really rough and dirty. Nobody polishes them. And basically, this bowling alley is very dirty. There are only 2 bowling alleys in Pattaya, and this one's considered the best. Now I'll show you what kind of condition the balls are in. And they don't slide right. They keep veering off somewhere. See how they look? They're all full of dents. I'm not in last place, which makes me happy. With my bad leg, I managed to take second to last place. I have 74 points. I even got 1 strike. In first place, we have Ufuk, second is Swan, third is Ivan, fourth is me, and fifth is Jimmy. So that's the bowling here. All our hands are dirty because these bowls are disgustingly filthy. But it was a lot of fun. I want to explain to you why there haven't been any videos from me for so long. The thing is, I'm going through a period that's not the best for me right now. I'll try to explain it to you now. I'm not complaining, I'm just explaining my state of mind, which I barely understand myself. The thing is, I've come to the realization that we're no longer just guests in Thailand. Before this, I always lived with the hope that any moment now everything would end and I'd go home. But now the realization has hit me that we won't be going home in a year or 2 or maybe even 3. I've accepted this situation and now I'm trying to process this concept. I'm at a stage now where I don't feel drawn to go back home anymore. Yes, I want to be with my family, but I can easily stay here in Thailand. But inside I feel as if I've betrayed my country, that I've betrayed myself, that all my life principles have just been betrayed by me. And it makes me feel bad. I can't eat anything, I can't sleep properly, I have insomnia, but at the same time I go out, spend time with friends as if nothing is happening, while inside I'm completely empty. I realize that you won't understand me because none of you all live in countries where things like this don't happen. Please don't write anything to me about my country because I just can't. I'm sick of everyone telling me, Evelina, I'm so sorry for you. Everything will be fine soon. I'm already tired of people saying that. Please don't. If you want to offer words of support, let's do it without insulting my country, without insulting me, and so on. Right now, I really don't have the energy to be in touch with you through video. Today you watched my video. I don't feel connected to my viewers at all. I didn't even understand what I filmed over all these days. I don't like that. I want to release high quality content. I want to release clear content that's interesting for you first and foremost. But please have a little understanding for me. I've only just started to recover a bit and I hope that my apathy will pass soon. I've talked to other Russians and very many of them are in this state. We're not used to showing it, but when we're alone, we feel very bad. I get up in the morning and start playing Russian music, watching different films about my country and so on. And inside I feel longing and pain. But at the same time I realize that it'll be better and more promising for me here. My mindset is working, I believe, in the right direction. I realize that actually even if I go back to Russia now where I worked, everything I used to do, all my affairs, my friends, everything has already changed. Many years have passed and nothing will ever be the same as before. Everything will be new and will keep changing and changing and changing. I don't know if it's for better or for worse. I haven't noticed any deterioration in Russia, and neither has my family living there or my friends. But for me, everything there will already be new, different. Something changes there every year. So I realized that I'm longing for the old place. Thank you all for your understanding. Thank you all for not unsubscribing from me during this period. I deeply respect you. I hope it's mutual. Today I'm going to get a manicure. My old manicure already looks really bad because of what I told you in the previous video. I didn't even have the mood to go to the beauty salon and get a manicure. I don't want to do anything at all. And here's the first incident. I fell off the bike while going to the beauty salon and scraped my knee because the driver was very careless. He was turning sharply without using turn signals. We got hit. So I got my manicure done and I can finally tell you what happened. Usually I use bike taxis all the time, and the drivers are very, very careful when they drive me. I always ask them to drive at a low speed, but today I got a very elderly man, and when he missed the turn, he tried to turn sharply. Didn't look in the mirrors. Didn't use the turn signal. Then we got hit once. It was a minor accident. Then we continued straight ahead. He misses the turn again, and he turns sharply across a 4-lane highway to make the turn. And naturally, another bike hits us, and I scrape up both my knees. Of course, I was very scared, so I couldn't get a pedicure today. Plus, I also hurt my leg dancing, I told you. Look, this is what my knees look like now. Thanks everyone for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And you can also support my channel on Boosty. The link will be in the video description.